Yeah, Muscovy just pieced out and it didn't really get me anything good. Muscovy did lose 2 provinces, but they're still, especially with Perm the way they are. I could bide my time 5 years later, smack them. But if I keep this war going much longer, I'm going to really overextend myself to the point of getting wrecked. We'll see how this battle goes. If this battle goes favourably, and it really all just is decided on a dice roll, I will push further. I wish I was fighting on my own land rather than his, though. Okay. Do your worst. Seriously, do your worst. No, that one battle would end me. We're gonna peace out with dignity. Let's call it that. I really want Kasimov, but it'd be difficult to get anything else with it. We'll just settle for that. Kasimov and a bit of money. That disgusts me. I wanted to completely floor Muscovy and release Perm, Yaroslav, and hell, maybe even Pskov. But it doesn't work out that easily. We will be back, Muscovy, and we will be stronger than ever before. Question is how. That was really disappointing. Allying Novgorod's probably not a bad idea. Thanks for that one. I shall consider. I'll improve relations with them, and then I'm going to start scoring some claims on Muscovite land. Or will I? I'm actually not that interested in claiming Muscovite land. This is tricky. I need to become a lot stronger. Can't expand into Lithuania. 5-year truce in Muscovy. Kazan has an alliance with Timur, which gave me enough trouble before. Nogai is allied with Crimea. I don't particularly want to go south into all that heathen land. So we're in a bit of a situation. A situation I'm going to solve by fighting Kazan. I can take on Timur. Shouldn't be too hard. The only problem is Timur becoming war leader. I wish I had a Casus on Kazan that prevented war leader change. Yeah, I've never seen Crimea go for it like that. Hell, they even took Trebizond. And normally it's Kara who takes on Georgia. eating up Circassia and the like. Okay, everyone still hates me, still sending me horrible, nasty messages. You've seen Kandar eat up Georgia and chunks of the well. That is certainly not happening this time. I like Kandar, but not as much as I love Ramazan. Rest in pieces. Okay, they have begun annexing Perm. That is a bother. I need to end that. Ideally, I could transfer Perm's vassalship over to me, but that would require a massive victory on my part. I will build up my money, and the next war with Muscovy will be the last that ever gives me trouble. Okay, unfortunately, Timur's peasant war has ended. I say unfortunately because a weak Timur means less friction when I go for Kazan. I'm thinking I might just go for Kazan. God, they got no troops. I would be a fool not to. It's Simbursk I want because it's cheaper to core. Right, unsurprisingly Timur becomes war leader. That still counts as a distant war for Ottomans, so they're not joining in. Nagai is fighting Kazan now, okay. That will pit Nagai against... What? Okay, so Nagai decided to fight Kazan. Where's the little thing at the bottom? There we go. Timur's dishonored their alliance with Kazan. Yeah, great. You couldn't have done that, you know, earlier. Oh, that's a ball ache and a half. I agree with you on the land maintenance advisor. Unfortunately, he's old. He'll probably die quite quickly. Well, we'll take a risk. Okay, we got our core. I'm still kind of pipped off about that. So I've got to fight Timurids. But I probably won't be able to get too much off of Kazan. Oh, we'll go for Simbursk anyway. I want my I want my leader to die. I really want him to die. That way I can get a much better guy in his place. It is time to fast. Gotta go fast. Okay, so this war is going to drag on again, like it did the last time. This is very unfortunate, but nothing I can really do. Nagai saw that Kazan was weak because I had fought them. Nagai jumps in, just so happens that Timurids didn't want to fight another war. In a way it works in my favour, means that when I want to fight Kazan next time, they definitely won't have Timur as an ally. In fact, looks like they have no friends. Okay, that's good, I suppose. Kazan certainly could be vassalized in this one war, if it weren't for, you know, Timmy. Getting lots of nice gain piety missions, which is fantastic. That's a very strong province that Nagai took off of Kazan. Of course, now I'm looking at a very strong Nagai neighbouring me, which is quite rare. Normally they get ripped to pieces. Once this war is over, I'll be able to get an alliance with Novgorod. No better time to improve relations. Need to pay close attention to that truce. It's almost over already. Only a year and a bit, and then it's time to fight Muscovy again. Fortunately, we have built up an enormous sum of money. I'm not sure if Muscovy has a similarly large amount. Unfortunately, Muscovy has researched the next level of military technology, so fighting them is going to be an uphill battle. As a Horde, you get -1 to all Monarch points every single month. It's yet another gimp. Honestly, you get crippled hard enough with the 175% tech cost. I don't know why they had to lump that on top of it. It's like they really wanted to stress the importance of the arbitrary Monarch points in this game. I don't approve, but I didn't make the game. I'd never get the war score to make them my vassal, unfortunately. I'm just going to have to settle for one province. I'll take Kazan out at my leisure. Of course, I would rather vassalize them, then integrate them, than pay to core the provinces of Kazan, Penza, and Bashkortostan, because they're very expensive. What I find odd is that they lost their core on Perm. On the very day that oh, okay. I see it now. The province of Perm was not part of their culture group. They were forced to cede it in a peace deal, which makes you lose a core on a province, as well as losing the province itself. Brutal. That's what it is. Okay, we're going to be waiting a while here. Isn't this fun? There's always room for more cavalry. I am a Horde after all. That's a good good point there, Kitten. They will buy it back because they've owned it, which is just as well because it's a very expensive province. Okay, Muscovy are practically begging me to fight them. They've given me a trade dispute Cassis on top of everything else. Well, hold your horses because I am coming for you. This is interesting. I could ally Poland when I finish this war. I wonder if they would join in this war. Ooh, money, but I'd rather have prestige. Bear in mind I still haven't finished my mission from the very start. And this war is not going to change that. Military power of Muscovy is just those 10,000 troops. If I wipe them, then I would still retreat and wait for them to come to me because they can summon an army like that. I just want this war to be over. Damn you Timurids, you've been a thorn in my side from day one. Right, Nagai are going for it. I've never seen them so aggressive. Not to mention the Chagatai doing well. Has the world gone topsy-turvy? Okay, finally. I get my one province, which costs a lot to core. Seems a bit counterproductive when I just plan on giving it back to them when I've vassalized them. I'm not going to core that, and I'm going to pray that it doesn't revolt on me. What I am going to do is wreck Muscovy's day, though. 14,000 cavalry. Go, make my day, please. Turn of the month, I'll get my troops back. And it's time for war again. Oh, sugar, what am I doing? Those alliances and things. Okay, Poland changed their mind. And so did Novgorod. Okay. But there is no time. I must utterly wreck this guy. Have I made any claims on Muscovy? No, and I hope not to need any. Really hope this works, because he has... Okay, he's got more from technology, but because of all my bonuses, especially piety, I have the upper hand here. Except for his tactics. Well, nothing I can do but watch. Oh, that ain't good. Come on, man, make me proud. Considerably better. Still heavy losses. Sweep up the troops from Vladimir before coming home. Okay. Now I just have to not die. Again. During this war I'll be able to get this next bit of... Oh man, if I if I just waited a little bit before fighting this war. 2 months. I just couldn't wait. There was no time. I want him to come onto my land so I get that bonus. Oh, this is sweet. Bring it on, Muscovy. You don't want to seem scared, do you? Meanwhile, I put that money to good use. Okay, he's making his move on to Kasimov. Not a great deal of an advantage for me because he has a core there, so he's not going to be chewing on attrition much. I do, however, want to protect that smile in Kaluga. That breach could be a game changer. Yikes. Yikes, that's a lot of troops. What can I say but good luck? I ain't fighting 25,000 men. At least not on anywhere other than my own home turf. I suppose I can kind of hope that Novgorod goes for it. Damn, same position again. He's got me on the defensive when I should have been the one ripping him up. However, that could help. This is kinda good. Yeah, that's very good. I want my mercs to be eating this up. Okay, now assuming he doesn't wipe my mercs. The mercs took the brunt of the damage whilst my cavalry came in for the kill. Now I don't care about those mercenaries. Okay, I took very little actual damage to my men. Mercenaries got thrashed. I lost 5,500 of them, but I don't care because now they're cheaper because there aren't as many of them, and I don't have to pay to reinforce them. So they can just sit back and relax. Right, a majority of his troops are doing a shattered retreat, so I'm going to take my actual troops. Maybe split them in half might be an idea. And I will slice them up. Perfect. See how he handles this. Oh. We are not in a position to spend money, I'm afraid. Yeah, celebrate Ramazan for a day. Get wrecked! Damn, I didn't really want an air. Let's hire those. Yeah, that's. Let's hire those mercenaries for a suicide commando and pay them later. If I'm not mistaken, the English king of days gone by just hired a bunch of Italian mercenaries, and when the time came to pay, Italy just went, I'm not paying you. What you gonna do? Fight me? I've got all these mercenaries I hired. Okay, I don't really want to lose money, so... Ka-ching. Now, because my mercenaries can just take the front seat in these battles, I can afford to relax just a little bit. Oh, and we've won a majority of battles, so we're getting war score for this. This could be 100%. Oh, whoa, whoa. You go nowhere. You get right back here. What are you doing, Ryazan? So stupid. So ballsy. And just go for it. Yes, 1.3 is out. Sorry, 1.5 is out. And so far, so okay. One of my favorite things is you can now toggle these things on and off, so they won't show up anymore. Yeah, I knew it. You're gonna cost me war score there, Ryazan. My own fault. I should never have let them go off. Anytime, Novgorod, if you want to, you know, fight this guy you've stuck your claim on everything for. But hey, each to their own. Ultimate trolley, right. Moving on Tambov, not what I want, to be honest. When do you get there? 10th of January. Well, how about I change your mind by moving all my troops towards there. Meanwhile, I get the hell out of Dodge. And I get my mercenaries in there to take the brunt of the force again. Oops, not entirely the plan there, just cost me a bunch of manpower. Okay, what are you doing? Lay it on me. On the 18th of February, 12,000 are going to engage. Okay. Sure, bring it on. I just hope he doesn't wipe me. It's very possible with those kind of odds. I'll put my very own king in there. He'll defend them. Oh, damn. Forests. I get a little bit of a defense bonus there, but I don't get my monstrously overpowered Horde bonus. Oh well. I'll kill them anyway. I didn't want Ryazan's forces to go up there. He went on his own accord. But he was originally attached to my mercenaries and I told him to get off of them. I didn't think he'd go on a suicide run though. Okay, he's making another move on me. This is pretty good. He's not making a dent in my manpower, thankfully. You seem a bit scared to engage my mercenaries. Come on. Come on. Wassa wassa. 16th of July. I think I'd rather have my king in charge, just for the one shock. Again, fighting me in forests. Oh, that ain't good. Well, two armies go in, one army runs out, the other strides out. These Tartar patriots are really unfortunate. I don't want to fight those, but I must. It is my destiny. God, they're making quick work on Simbursk. Ah, tricky, tricky. Okay, same story as before. The mercenary's going to go head first in, take the brunt of the damage, and my cavalry's going to sweep up, all cool style. Yeah, making sure that the cavalry arrive the day after, as to not waste anything. I'm getting real bad luck fighting in these forests. I really don't want to be fighting in forests. Here we go. I was confident I could wipe those troops, so I just sent in my my horseback. I'm really wanting to liberate Ryazan now. Decisions can be turned off now as of 1.5. Remember how they would show up here and it would say, hey, you can enact the Suffering Bishop Act. Now you can just toggle them on and off here, so they won't keep showing up here. Alright, I want to make a move. I want to smash him in Ryazan. Might be costly. But what is life without risk? It's life without reward. No, he's anticipating this. Smug git. Oh well, maybe he's going to do me a favour here. If he splits up his forces, or better yet, moves to Kastamov, where I can get the full benefit of my Horde bonus. 28th of March, 26th of March, 8th of March, 9th of March. Okay, Kastamov is... a minority of it is plains, but I'm going to hope that we fight in plains anyway. Get ready for wreckage. Open plains, that's fantastic. I get my 25% shock damage bonus. Now I just have to pray that I get a good roll on it. That is terrible. -1 to their 9. I'm gonna get wrecked. Ooh, ouch. Another one, my 5 to their 6. But my bonus is good enough. Routing their troops, wrecking them, and I'm very fortunate that the majority of my troops on the front line were my mercenaries, soaking up the damage. It's what they're paid to do. Heavy losses on both sides, but I step away with a smug sense of superiority. Whew. I'm just going to liberate Ryazan though. I'm not going to push too hard here. Oh man, I wish I had. I could have wiped him in Moscow. Total wipe. That would be something else. Might be better just to drain his manpower though. If he keeps having to drink out of his manpower pool, he is... Oh, Christ. Okay, that's the opposite of what I want. He's got more manpower than I thought. Crimea fighting Lithuania. Lithuania is now independent. That's not good. That's really not good. How did they manage that? Get unfeasibly wrecked. Oh. Oh. Tsaristan and Simbursk. Why there? This is getting messy. This is getting really messy. I'm gonna pull back for a bit. Okay, even Kazan feels they have a good chance with Muscovy. Power to you, I suppose. That is good. That's Nagai now fighting. Everyone's going for Muscovy now. That's what we're talking about. If I make them look weak enough, everyone's going to go for them. Now Kazan, not really much of a heavy hitter, but Nagai against Muscovy. Oh diggy. Yeah, fighting Muscovy is real hard. What I do as Novgorod is I fight them so that they're forced to retreat over here, and then I drop just 1,000 troop on each province, and I keep smashing them all the way here until they have no troops left, and I make sure they can't recruit anymore. Because, yeah, Muscovy just has this way of constantly popping up new troops everywhere. Can't be having any of it. Let's get my king back on these guys. Again, mercenaries go in face first, take the brunt of the force, and then the cavalry sits on the sides ready to pick off without taking any damage themselves. That's the important thing about this, not taking any manpower damage wherever possible. I may be a horde, I may have large manpower bonuses, but Muscovy has better manpower bonuses, or so it seems. I just cannot compete. Where do they have so many men from? This is getting pretty punishing. Oh. Sure wish I cored that province now. Maybe I should stick down some harsh treatment. It's only 4 base tax. Okay, he thinks he can take me in Saratov, by all means. He's retreating inwards, okay. That's a wipe. This war. I suppose I couldn't reasonably ask for an easy fight to take out one of the big 8 early on as one of a shadow of the former Golden Horde. But what's the point in doing anything easy, right? Also, it's only 40. I'm actually going to put down that harsh treatment. Okay, Nagai finally making a bit of headway in Perm. Whew. Gonna double check on their manpower. Muscovy, still loads of manpower and loads of troops. I don't know how they do it. I mean, I'm having to fight tooth and nail for every man here, and they can just stroll in through Penza in winter and just be like, ah, it's fine. I got 13,000 manpower. Make me sick. Don't know what he thinks he's doing. No, that's too dangerous. I shall pull back and wait for a better moment to strike. He's just moving all his troops back in the moment he sees me wanting to go for it. I'd rather they burnt and cast him off a little bit more. Also, all the while that I'm holding up his troops here, Nagai is making headway through Perm, and a weaker Perm is good news for me. Okay, might be an idea just to focus all my troops into a big head-on smash into Muscovy. Maybe. Certainly have the numerical advantage here, and I am looking at all of their troops here. Give it to me. Not the time, Kara. Okay, come on. If I win this fight, it'll be golden. That is not golden. At least we're fighting on planes, though. Oh, these dice rolls. Did I use up all my good luck early on? Okay, in the bag. And again, most of my casualties were on the mercenaries. Actually, for such terrible dice rolls, those are some obscene kills. I am somewhat proud of you, men. Might be a little risky, but I want to pursue him. Not something I normally do. I normally slink back like a coward. I'm gonna try something different. Oh, he's not going to Moscow. Thought he would. Damn. Well, I don't want to lose all my manpower just for this. The guy's doing alright over there. Thank you very much, Horde bro. I am really surprised Novgorod hasn't jumped in though. You would think of all people they're the ones that want to crush Muscovy dead. A chance to top up my piety, yes please. Muslim is the best religious group in this game by a long way, thanks to piety. Again, that manpower is just not draining down. They've almost completely annexed Yaroslav. That's troubling. It'll be over in 3 years, but I want Yaroslav to be independent. Do I rush? It would be dangerous. Oh well, strength and honor. Right, what's he trying? He's gonna make a move on Ryazan. No thank you, please. Okay, that's good. If he just sits still in Kastamov for a while, and that looks to be the majority of his troops, and I can just kinda spread out a bit, but at the same time keeping the bulk of my army here ready to deflect any other attacks. What you gonna do, Muscovy? What the hell? What the hell? I didn't ask for this. I didn't ask to get slaughtered by Yaroslavi peasants. Get out of here. Why is Yaroslav so important? Yaroslav are currently a vassal of Muscovy. I want them to be independent so that I can sell them provinces. Specifically, I would quite like to give them Vladimir and probably Suzdal as well. Then when I give them the provinces, I will vassalize them by force. This is strange. Why are virtually no troops coming to... Oh, they're shattered! Sucks to be them. I wonder where they're running to. Possibly Moscow. I want these guys wiped off the face of the earth. Risky to leave Ryazan, but we gotta take risks here. Muscovy could wreck me. Yes! Muscovy, your time in the spotlight is long over. I want to be the fool to take Moscow proper, though. Okay. I'm gonna go to Tambov, get my troops back up to full strength. I'm gonna charge into them and cast them off. Okay, good. Winter is over. Yeah. You do not stand a ghost of a chance, Muscovy. Time to die. I hope to God this doesn't turn and slap me in the face. Let's see. I have got a good flank on him. And we're on planes. Come on! Get wrecked! Get wrecked! Ah. Cheers. This kills the Russian. Dividing these guys into groups of 3,000 because Russian winter can really take a toll on groups of 2,000. There we go. Finally! Strength and honor. And this is great. Yaroslav finally occupied. An occupation of the capital of a vassal prevents the timer from ticking down for their annexation. So it's now stuck. I don't know why I'm tapping my screen here. It's stuck at 89.1%, and I will ensure that Yaroslav become independent at the end of this war. War goals will be Yaroslav's independence, the province of Vladimir, the province of Suzdal, and probably something else. I'm still thinking on that one. Oh, the wreckage. And this is really nice. My vassal Ryazan got onto this province with 900 troops before Novgorod got there, even though Novgorod is swinging 17k behind it. My vassal controls the siege, which means I get control of the province when it's taken over. Me and Novgorod will probably butt heads quite soon, but I'm not too concerned. There's plenty of terrible things I can do to Novgorod. And I'm not even through with my my tricks here. I've got much bigger plans. Again, I control the siege, not Novgorod. I do wonder what Nogai are going to take out of this war, though. Why are they fighting Perm anyway? It's just a conquest, so they're using their tribal feud the same way that I'm using mine against Muscovy. Such a powerful Golden Horde. Golden Horde are severely crippled in EU4 compared to how they were in Europa 3. Which is a good thing. Far too often in Europa 3 the Golden Horde would just go on a rampage and eat their way down into the Balkans. Nobody wants to see that. Well, my first ever world conquest was done as the Golden Horde in Europa 3. Good times, I must say. Good times. Okay, let's get out of here. This is drinking my manpower. Let's look up some costs here. The independence of Yaroslav, nice and cheap. I would quite like the independence of Pskov as well. I've been wasting my diplomats right here. I want to get a claim on Kazan. Might make vassalizing them a bit easier. Take half of France. Yeah. I do love the Golden Horde. They're not the worst horde, but considering their position, they've got it pretty rough. If Astrakhan were available in 1444, I would definitely be playing as them instead. Such a lovely shade of blue. Okay, we're getting call for peace now. This war will have to end soon. Thankfully, we've almost got everything we need out of it. Just wait for these two provinces to fall and we're laughing. But Vladimir is vital. I can't leave without Vladimir. Excellent. Okay, we've got enough war score for everything we need. The independence of Pskov, the independence of Yaroslav, the province of Vladimir, the province of Suzdal. It's not much, but it's something. I would love to release Nizhny Novgorod as well, but that is not a possibility. These provinces are too rich. I could actually make Yaroslav my own vassal right now, but that's not the idea. The idea here is to severely weaken Muscovy. And that's exactly what we're doing. Is there anything else worth even considering here? Nah. Do I even want Vladimir? Could take some, no, Vladimir would be for the best. A bit of money helps grease the wheels, stick them in debt. Gives me a little bit of inflation, but it's worth it to further cripple Muscovy. And with this, Novgorod can have their fun as well. Gustag, that's not quite right. In the achievement file, all you need to do to count as a European for the Master of India achievement is to start in the continent of Europe. That is judged by the region map mode, and the Golden Horde's capital is in Sarai, which is, despite being classified as Central Asia, it is a province of Europe. Okay. Where I'm drawing the cursor right now, this is where Europe ends. So I am just within Europe. So if I went down and conquered all of India, I would get the Master of India achievement. I think I already have that. I should do. No, of course, Ryukyu is Asian. Okay, I probably won't have it then. Okay, right, let's try and explain what I've done now. I have a truce with them, which is unfortunate, but Yaroslav are now independent. So I'm going to sell them some provinces. Provinces I don't want. Treble conquest against Novgorod. Well, I don't want that. I don't want that at all. So let's get rid of these provinces. Yaroslav is at war? What? Oh, of course, they're still involved in all of Muscovy's wars because they're Muscovy's vassal. And now they broke their alliance with us. Because I have great power allies. Okay, I've heard quite a few people moaning about that. I can roll with it. Okay, right. It is now 10:15 in the morning. I've been at work all night, and I'm gonna go to bed. Muscovy is now fractured, and the vultures are closing in. I'm gonna call it a night. I'm gonna go to bed. I hope you all enjoyed me playing fairly mediocre as the Golden Horde. This isn't over. I'm gonna keep it going. I don't know what the end goal will be. Ideally, take back all of my culture group, as well as Russia, and then just start kicking in the Europeans. It'll be hard because, as I say, you don't get any unit upgrades as a Horde. You're stuck with steppe cavalry and eastern archers for the whole game. Unless you reform, and I'm not going to reform. We'll see how it goes. But that, as they say, is for another night. For now, I'm heading off to my bed. Thank you very much for watching. Have a wonderful day. And remember, never settle for grey skin.